Hi guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm so excited for today's video because today I am ranking all the palettes I have tried in the first 6 months of 2020, and it's kind of a lot. I did a palette ranking video at the end of 2020 and I had so much fun with it and it had a great response, and I've been seeing a bunch of YouTubers that I admire ranking their palettes mid-year, so I was inspired to do that myself as well. I will link a few of them down below, and yeah, let's just get into this because we might be here a while. Okay, so we have 20 palettes that I have acquired in the first 6 months of the year, not including that one right there, which is too new to have an opinion on. It's a birthday gift, and so 20 that I've really tried out, and I think all of them are good. I don't hate any of them, but again, if you were going to take some away from me, like I'm starting with the ones that I would mind you taking the least, all the way up to the ones I would be devastated without. So the bottom palette at number 20 is the Menagemois from Colourpop, and I got this during their 12 pan $12 sale. It is quite beautiful. The reason why it's at the bottom is because I have several complaints about it. The quality is not bad, the colors are pretty, but there are 2 pressed glitters in here and 2 sequin shades. I do not like sequin shades. I do not like the glitter in my matte at all, and pressed glitters are okay, but I don't like a lot of them. And the third complaint is this palette, this color story is almost exactly what I already have in another Colourpop palette called Sweet Nothings. I regret purchasing this because I feel like I already have it and I already have a better version of it. So yeah. Number 19, you guys might not see coming, but it is the Urban Decay Stone Vibes. This one I got half off in the beginning of the year, and I was so excited about it because the shimmers look so special and beautiful, and they are, but I really despise that I cannot, for the life of me, no matter what brush I use, I can't pick these shimmers up with a brush. I have to use my finger. I don't mind using my finger sometimes, but a finger is a little more imprecise, and sometimes I want a brush, so it's really frustrating to me that I cannot get a brush to pick up any product, as well as it's really annoying to me that the crease shade they chose, the mid-tone shade they chose for this palette, is like an orangey peach to go with all of these like cool jewel tones. Doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I like it, okay, but those are my gripes. And number 18 is from the same collection as the Menagemois and the same $12 12 pan sale. It is the Boudoir Noir. And this one is a gold themed palette, and the reason I wanted to get this one was because I've been lusting after the Huda Gold Obsessions palette, and I thought this would be a good, more affordable substitute. But again, it has pressed glitters, it has sequins, And I just don't love the color story of this. If I'm gonna reach for a gold palette, I'm more likely to reach for my unzipped gold or like the mini honey palette that I have than for this one. So I don't think it's bad, it's just not perfect for me. Number 17, another Colourpop palette. I don't know why Colourpop is ranking so low for me this year, but I don't know, they're just not impressing me. So this is the What Dreams Are Made Of Lizzie McGuire palette. It is really cute color story. I just really don't like that there's sequins in here. So there's mattes with glitter in here, and there's almost no depth to this palette. This is like one tone, you know, it's all. So you have to reach into another palette if you want anything deep, or anything like light to blend the midtones out. This is like all midtones. So even though it's cute and pretty and it's Lizzie McGuire, it's just not ideal for me. Number 16, this is the Ofra Samantha March Life's a Draft palette. This one has 8 eyeshadows and 3 face colors, a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight that are also eye safe, so they can be used on the eyes. And this is just okay. Like, the Ofra eyeshadows don't really blow me away too much. They're more of a sheer buildable formula, and the shimmers are really like kind of lackluster. I don't know if you can see that. That's not super metallic or reflective. The face powders are amazing. I love the blush, the bronzer, the highlight, but the eyeshadows are kind of like meh. Can you see that? Like, is that even shining? I don't think it is. So yeah, Ofra eyeshadows are just like okay. 15. This one is one that I wanted for a while, and I did a poll on Instagram and I'm like, do I need it? Talk me out of it. And everybody was like, you don't need it. But the brand itself voted that I needed it, and I was like, okay. They told me so. So this is Winky Lux Fruity Kitten palette. It is their like summer rainbow palette release, and I really enjoy the quality of Winky Lux shadows. I have 2 other of their palettes, and I think this is really fun, but it's kind of like not new or exciting color story wise, but I will get use out of it, and I do like it. It's just not blowing my mind right now. Okay, 15, 14. We have the last Colourpop palette in the ranking. This one again was in the $12 12 pan sale, and it is the Limoncello palette. This palette, by far, out of all of the Colourpop palettes in this ranking, is superior because there are no sequence shades, there are no pressed glitters. The formula is beautiful, the colors are beautiful. This is something that I would use as like a work palette or a travel palette for like neutral looks with a pop of subtle color. I love this palette. We are getting into the territory now where I really like all the palettes and I don't have a lot of gripe. So number 13, this is a palette that I promised I would do a video on and then I just slacked off, but if you're wondering how it is, it's really good. This is the Lunar New Year from BH Cosmetics. The one downside I will say is that it has 5 pressed glitters, but it is so yummy and fiery and such like the amazing BH quality, and the glitters are actually really dang good. I really love this one. It would have ranked higher if, for example, this was like a super foiled metallic red instead of a red pressed glitter, but it's a pressed glitter, so that's where it's at. The next spot, I actually clumped five. I clumped 5 palettes together into one spot because they are from a series, and it is spots 8 through 12, and it is the BH Birthstone series. I had a brain fart and I couldn't remember what the series is called. It's the Birthstone series. So let me quickly go through them. I have January through May right now. I hope by the end of the year to have them all. But this is January Garnets, Emerald, May. Oh, I should go in order. Amethyst, February. Aquamarine, March. April, Diamond. And I think I already showed you May, but there you go. I don't have June yet. I really want June, but I thought I was gonna get it as a birthday present, so I didn't buy it for myself yet. But I think these palettes are really cute, half and half neutral and colorful palettes. I really don't mind that there's a glitter in every palette because it's a nice like topper, but I do have gripes with like some of the color choices. For example, like this month, like I don't need this peachy beigey shade. I have a million of these. I don't need any more of these in any palettes, and pretty much all of these palettes have a shade like that where I don't need any more of them in any palettes, but I do really like that series. And then that was 12 through 8, so number 7 is a Beauty Bento from Kaja. This is Buttercup Bubbly. I will just show you all the shades really quick. So this is the matte on the bottom, then the middle shimmer, and the top shimmer. And I was really impressed with this. This is really easy to work with and really beautiful, and I would definitely throw this in my bag on the go to have like anywhere, easy, quick makeup that doesn't take up a lot of space. I really like this. I want more of these. Number 6 is more BH. They're so affordable and good. I can't not buy them. This is the Chillin' in Chicago palette, and I think I got it when it was like 50% off, but it is from their travel series, and it's an all neutral palette. But what I love about it is that it's not just straight browns. Like, it's got pinks and yellows and oranges, but it's still neutral. And the quality is so, so good. I really like this one a lot. Number 5 is the palette I did this look with. It is the Celestial Storm by Dominique Cosmetics. You can check it out. It's already live on my channel if you want to see this look. But these are the colors. It's really stunning. The mattes are really pigmented but blend out great, and these shimmers might be more of a topper shade shimmer, but they're still beautiful. I really am glad I picked this up during the VIB sale when it was also on sale. Such a good price. Like half off plus 10, 15, 20, whatever percent off. Steal. Then number 4, last BH palette, I swear. Yes, this is the last BH palette for the ranking. We are in the top 4. This is the Lost in Los Angeles palette. It is an all pastel palette with a mix of shimmers and mattes, and I have been obsessed with this palette. I've been pulling for it not only on its own, but to complement other palettes, and like these colorful pastel mattes are great for blending out brights. I really like these as like blending out colors, and the shimmers, it's so good. It's so good. You need it. Number 3 is a palette you have seen on my channel recently as well. It is the Natasha Denona Mini Glam. So here's the colors right here. And this one I bought for myself for my birthday this year, and I really enjoy it. I think it's really great quality. It's the same quality as the mini gold I have, way better quality than the Tropic palette. Tropic palette sucks. Sucks. This palette, so good. The colors basically blend themselves. It's really nice, and you could go light and easy or dark and dramatic, so it has a little versatility to it too, even though it's such a small palette. All right, number 2. Do you even know, you've been following my channel on what palettes I've been getting this year? Do you know what's left? Number 2 is the Hip Dot and Clueless palette. This baby is gorgeous, and I was super impressed with the Hip Dot quality, but I really think overall the collab in general, like the packaging, the names, the colors, was such a great tribute to Clueless. As a huge Clueless fan, I was really happy and really impressed, and this is one of my favorite palettes in my collection now. I really want more Hip Dot. The quality of these are so good, and these colors are just so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it so much, and I can't stop touching the fuzzy cover. It feels so nice. Okay, I'm gonna give you 5, 10, a couple seconds to guess what palette is at number 1. All right. It is the Club Nebula by Kaleidos and Angelica Nyqvist, and I can't say enough about how good these deep, colorful mattes are. That is what put it in first place. Like, the palette overall is stunning. The shimmers, like this multi-chrome, they're beautiful. All of the mattes blend well and great, but these are the best deep, colorful mattes I have ever used. If I want to deepen any sort of look with a purple, a green, a blue, or a red, this palette is coming out because I will be using that deep shade for it. So I'm really glad I was able to pick this palette up while it was still around. And that concludes the halfway through the year ranking. I'm really curious what your guys' top palette so far this year is. Leave it in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you have not already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.